Do you have any other close friends that died at a young age?
I would tell myself, a young me, being cool ain't really what it's made out to be. At a certain time, if you was in a gang, you was cool. If you was pimping, it was cool. It was a cool thing to do.
Man, hey yo, man, we keep it pimping around here, man. You know that, man? We keep it pimping around here, man.
I did know right from wrong, but when everybody's doing it, then even though in your heart or mind you feel like, you know I shouldn't be, but it's the norm where you're at and where you come from.
All of us had no fathers. We all had uncles which showed us how to hustle, and we never had anybody showing us anything positive in life. So therefore, it was just natural for us to take the negative way.
The Raised documentary was created out of wanting to tell the story of my friends I lost. 3 of them died to murder. 1 of them died to fentanyl overdose. And I wanted to tell the story of who they were before they were no longer here with us to share that light, to grow, to develop. All the way into MenTorN, this tour that we're going on to raise awareness throughout communities, throughout cities, throughout states, throughout countries, bringing awareness to mentorship groups, mentors, lived experience experts, community mentors who are doing the boots on the ground work, for others who come from these same traumatic lifestyles of incarceration, drugs, child abuse, you name it, who come from these traumatic backgrounds, who jump straight into service providing without seeking the help and the treatment and the counseling that they need so that they can be the best mentor, the best person they can be. This is for them. This is for you. This is for us. I am you. And I've crashed out. And by the grace of God, I was able to make it through that crash out. Some people don't. I've lost great mentors to suicide, back to jail cells, back to bad habits, or just giving up. This work isn't easy, and you do it. You do it. All were called, but only a few were chosen, and you one of those chosen ones, and the future generations need you. This is from Raised, telling our story, your story, to, where we're at now with the MenTorN book and the art tour. This is for you.
Notice how nobody really asks men what we're carrying. They ask what we do. They ask what we provide. They ask if we're strong, but they don't ask if we're tired. They don't ask about the nights we didn't sleep, the calls we didn't make, the tears we swallowed, the fear we renamed focus. We learned early, be tough, be quiet, be solid. But nobody taught us how to be honest, so we carried it. The trauma, the father wounds, the prison cells, the violence, the abandonment, the shame we didn't even have language for. We carried it like it was normal, like it was inherited, like it was required to be called a man. But tonight ain't about pretending. Tonight is about truth, because real strength isn't silence. Real strength is saying, I've been torn, and I'm still here. And some of us in this room, we didn't just survive the storm, we came back to stand in it, so the next young man wouldn't drown. That's what mentoring is. Torn men, mentoring torn men. Not perfect men, not polished men, not men who read about pain in a book. Men who lived it, men who felt it, men who turned their scars into road maps.
We don't deny what we carry, we transform it. We don't hide the wound, we teach from it. We don't run from the broken boy inside, we become the man he needed.
So if you came in here heavy tonight, if you've been smiling outside and bleeding inside, if you've been strong for everybody but yourself, this is your space. You don't have to carry it alone anymore. This is what we carry.